Good morning, people. I just landed in your town. Good morning, people. I just landed in your town. Trying to find someone to love, someone to help me settle down.
So, you got any cities in mind?
Whichever one we come across first, I guess.
I've traveled the country over, stopped in each and every town. I've traveled this country over, stopped in each and every town.
You ever consider the possibility of just turning it inside out?
You honestly think that could ever happen?
I'm inclined to believe anything can happen, honestly.
What do you mean?
You know, just because something hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it technically can't happen. Elaborate. Oh, for example, you could right now be taken to a world, being sucked through a black hole, where you go to a world where everyone speaks in abbreviations and they all worship orange juice. Guess not. You know, it still could have happened.
Yeah, but by like a very small percent chance.
Well, percentage is still a percentage, isn't it?
Yeah, but how is that even physically possible? Like, how could you say that a freaking black hole forms here on Earth right now?
Look, I'm not talking about its scientific probability or plausibility or whatever. I'm just saying, like, it could actually physically happen.
But isn't like science the definitive factor in what can and what can't happen?
Science is just what we know right now. I mean, if you were to go back to the 1800s and say, oh, hey, one day we're going to have these little tiny devices that can give us information at the press of a button, they'd use the same argument you're using.
Yeah, but now we have advanced technology and it allows us to prove what is real and disprove what isn't real.
Yeah, just like what they thought back then. You can only say that because you're in the now and not the before. And guess what? They were once in the now.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you could 100% guarantee that this ridiculous scenario we've been debating for the last 2 minutes could actually happen.
No, but hey, could you 100% not guarantee it? Fuck. Look, all I'm saying.
No, fuck, as in we just missed our light.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
We did miss it. Fuck. Okay, so I'm not gonna act like this is the best use of our cash, but I'm definitely not complaining now.
So, how does Horizon line sound to you?
I don't know. Seems pretty good. Better than baby steps.
Come on, man. It's not like I actually showed any particular interest towards that one. I mean, I was just spitballing titles that day. It's not fair, okay?
It's just yanking your chain, dude.
So, have you thought about how we're gonna communicate these experiences?
I think you and I both had our mindset on doing a book when we decided to do this.
I mean, we could also do a blog.
And that's true. But then again, we would kind of have to update it as we went along, and also we would need access to Wi-Fi, and I just don't think that's something we want to hassle ourselves with.
I see what you're saying. I hadn't thought about that. No, but I know what you mean.
'48 season, 48 states, buddy. Begins today.
darnest thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you think our parents are more outraged or distressed by it?
I find it funny that you're asking that question just now.
Well, I mean, I was thinking about it earlier, to be honest, but I never really could find the appropriate time to bring it up. But no, seriously, what's your theory?
I'd say that they're all pretty much half and half on the whole thing. I'd say maybe your mom, who
What's
maybe
wrong with my mom?
I'm just saying she may be leaning towards the latter because you know she can be a little less forgiving at times. Is all I'm saying.
You had a front row seat of that, I guess.
Yeah, no kidding. And yeah. How big of dicks are we being right now by doing this?
Well, I mean, let's be honest. We're not doing. It's not like it's not the worst thing in the world, right? I mean, we left a note too. You're right. We left a note and we left some very legitimate reasons on why do we have to do this.
No, but you're not like. What if? Okay, but do you think that they'll think those reasons are legitimate or not?
To each is their own, I guess.
No, yeah, you're right. We did put a lot of time and effort into that, so.
Oh no, definitely, and hopefully we'll be able to persuade them that this is just something we had to do.
You know what? What the hell am I saying? Either way, they probably saw signs of us wanting to do this for a long time, so it's not like it's gonna be a shock to them. Like this, they totally saw this one coming. Okay, so we'll be fine.
Let's hope. Made a lot of progress today. 50 miles.
Wait, 50? I thought we were still in the 30s. Holy shit.
Google Maps doesn't lie, my friend. Plus, you know, we did leave pretty early and didn't take that many breaks, so actually, you know what? We're making some good time here.
Well, how long until, you know?
Oh, well, you know, we still got a long way to go, to be honest, but yeah, at this rate, a few days or so.
Well, in that case, how long will we be staying there?
Depends on what's going on. How on to you?
Well, depends on what's going on.
Oh, jeez. Homesick yet?
Nah, there'll be plenty of time for that later.
Yeah. But not too much, right? We both agreed that we keep this whole homesick thing to a minimum, right?
Oh yeah, I remember. It's just, you know, just know that's bound to happen sooner or later.
You ever sleep outside, bro?
A couple times, usually in a tent though. Actually, I remember this time where we actually tried to camp outside, and it was like July, and we were like 7 and 8 years old. And
Oh no, that's right. I remember. We finally convinced your mom. That's right. And when we convinced her, it started raining. Oh man.
and then we were so freaking upset.
Oh,
after
I'm
that.
getting nostalgic. No, right. I remember we were shouting like no, we were whispering curse words at the rain, thinking you could hear us.
Actually, now you're talking about that, you think my mom could ever hear us?
No, that's why we were whispering. Oh man, we were kind of dumb back then.
Yeah,
You
no
know,
kidding.
Who could blame us?
You know, it's kind of weird.
What is?
Well, you know, after all, because we've been talking about our childhoods and our past, and one would expect that I would get a little bit homesick, but I'm not.
Isn't that a good thing? Man, just really split on this because there's so many ways we could go. We have a good starting point because we're basically at the bottom of the U.S. So like, we could go to Louisiana, New Mexico, Oklahoma. Shit, that's a big decision.
All right. Well, let's go see what there is to do. What the hell? Are you eating a freaking granola bar? How many of those do we have left?
15 more left, dude. Christ, don't get your panties in a wad.
No, I'm not. It's just I'm just a little paranoid about our inventory, okay?
Gee, I couldn't tell.
Alright, smartass. What happens when those 15 bucks turn into 2? Is fucking Google Maps gonna help you on that one? No, don't do anything. Just stay still. Don't scream, don't yell, don't do anything stupid this time, okay? I mean it when I say that I'm not here for what you think, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard that one before. Cut the crap already. I wasn't gonna do anything either way.
Sure. So as you could probably guess, I won't take no for an answer if you refuse to talk. Which leads to a more unpleasant part of this, we'll call it our meeting.
Which is?
Got any lamps around here? You know, something that'll lighten up the room enough for us to talk, but not fill every wall and corner?
I think so. Why exactly?
Since we stay with the main light too long, your parents will realize that their son is up to something, and well, we both know that in that case scenario, no one comes out winning.
I guess you're right. Look in the closet. I think it's behind some containers or some shit.
Great.
So I'd actually kind of appreciate it if you could at least fill me in on why you're here. You know, the time of which you broke in seems kind of interesting. 1 a.m. Oh, you found that.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, Neil. Sorry. This fucking lamp. It's like, out of all the crazy shit that you do, you for some reason can't have a normal conversation in the dark.
Wes, you know anyone who's able to do that? To just have normal chit chat in the dark without getting on nerves or slightly creeped out?
Touche. I guess personally, the scenario isn't really unsettling for me because, well, you know, let's face it, you're in the fucking dark. You can't say anything, neither can your attacker, and you know, it's very much of a mutual relationship, unless they're wearing night goggles or some shit.
Look, it's unsettling to not know what somebody's thinking about you, okay? At least for me. Just let me have this. I need to be as comfortable as possible, especially with this kind of talk, okay?
Yeah, the kind where you kind of go on random tangents.
You're the one that brought up the fucking room in the first place.
Look, yeah, I know. I realize that. I'm bullshitting you, alright? To be honest, and I think I have the right because you broke into my house at what?
Fuck
What
off.
is it? Yeah, 1 o'clock. Really good goddamn timing there.
This is why I didn't want to do the shit in the because you always do this. You always do this shit. You're treating this like some sort of fun little goofy meeting in the middle of the night, cracking jokes and all. You want to know why I haven't gotten straight to the point right now? It's because the deal at hand is that freaking difficult for me to talk about, and apparently you can't process that.
Yeah. No. I'm sorry. I forgot that you're the only one that's haunted by this. Just you. Just you. Look, I'm not saying to cut the crap or be a man or whatever. I just want to know what's so fucking important that you had to come tonight. Like, can I get an explanation, please? Fuck.
Fine.
Well, you can't tell me that you didn't see this coming.
That they've already found him? Yes. That they've already figured out that it was murder? Not in a million years.
Really? With all the things that cops can do nowadays, you're that surprised that they found it out already?
I don't know, man. I was just hoping that they wouldn't come to that conclusion that quickly. Matter of fact, why aren't you feeling that way? You're the one who did it. Shouldn't you be feeling a little bit concerned?
Oh, great. Here we go again with the bullshit argument that I'm Norman Bates. Look, we've been over this like a trillion times. Frankie launched at me like a fucking torpedo, and I merely acted in self-defense. Do I hate myself for it? Of course I do. Every day since then. But, Neil, he didn't die in vain. His death affected everyone at school. Everyone.
Well, no shit. Look, we can't just keep ignoring this, Wes. I'll admit that it's both of our faults, but just, you need to understand that what happened that night was no accident.
Have you even been listening to me for the last goddamn minute? The last thing I wanted to do was to throw that guy off the ledge. But, honest to God, it was an accident. Why can't you accept that as fact?
Because I just can't, Wes. I know you too well. More than you think. You know all those teachers that supervise our meetings? You know what they say? They say stuff like, that kid, Hubbard. Yeah, he seems to be going through some really hard times. He's always looking down and, he's avoiding me or any other counselor. Poor kid. We both know how you really felt after that night. You purposely wanted him to leave you alone. It wasn't any accident. So you said, screw it, and you take your chances. And look where that got you.
Is that what this is about? You really expect me to confess that I feel bad about killing that shit?
Stop! Just say it and we won't have to go through this.
Oh, sure. What do you want me to say, huh? He was an asshole leader who set up any bullshit rules he wanted, and he certainly didn't ask you guys, and you certainly didn't do anything about it. And you know what? I think I did you guys a big fucking favor.
Stop acting like you don't give a shit. No human being can be so goddamn cold. Just admit it, there's nothing that has affected you more than this. Even right now, it's probably in the back of your mind ready to pop out whenever you go back to sleep. Just stop running away from it like a freaking coward.
You know what? Okay. How about this? Killing him was like squashing a bug on my way to school. And coincidentally, both are like two obstacles that didn't have a reason to live. And, you know, if that's what you came over here for, well then, geez, you really are wasting your and my time. Good night, Neil.
I'll be downstairs if you need me. See you in a minute or two.
Fucking cold, and then you go into... Why them?
What's all this fuss about? You've probably already woken up the neighbors by this point. Now you want them to be, I don't know, knocking at our door in the middle of the night? Kind of rude, don't you think?
What the hell? They didn't do anything to deserve this. They weren't a part of this. Why can't you do this to me? Why them?
Why them, you ask? And yet I wanted to ask you the exact same question moments ago. Except I just do one little change, one little word. Why him? Huh? Was Frankie the guy that sent over a bunch of guys to beat you up? Did he break your computer? No, he didn't. And you freaking knew it, so tell me right now, Wes. Why him?
You know why? It's because I wanted to. I'm so tired of him making me feel like an asshole. Honestly, do you want to be known as the one kid who than support the fucking anti-bullying club? For God's sake, Neil, he made everyone give up any bit of social life they ever had just to join the goddamn joint. Don't you think that's like a little too manipulative for individuals who see some care and some understanding?
God damn it! Finally, you finally said what I've been wanting to hear this whole fucking night. Now you get it, Wes. Now you get what this all means now.
Jesus, stop talking cryptically. What the hell are you saying?
What I'm saying, Wes, is that now we're even. Or at least we're about to be. Frankie didn't need to die that night, and you still made that happen. Same thing with your parents up there. Except, believe it or not, they had more to do than any of us in this whole thing.
Fuck you, they're innocent victims. Just, God damn it, get to the point.
What I'm saying, Wes, is that maybe, just maybe, they deserve to leave us tonight. Your parents up there, you know what they did? They gave birth to the most despicable, selfish, disgusting prick I've ever met in my life. And you know what? I kind of think that I'm doing the whole world a fucking favor.
You son of a bitch! Ah! 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 So, thanks for coming here. I really
Wes.
need you to...
Why am I here? We know already that you're not the kind of guy that's scared of speaking in public, so why the private setting?
Did you notice that Frank didn't come in today?
Yeah, so what? He's probably sick at home. Wait a second. What happened? Is he like hospitalized or some shit? Like, what happened to him?
Well, you see, I went to explain, and, you know, sort of make up for the things that I said last meeting.
About time.
And, I'm sorry, just, you should have seen his face, Neil. As soon as he opened the door, he's got this face like he just wants to beat the shit out of me, like, right then and there, and, I mean, who could blame him, obviously, but he suggested, well, why don't we take a walk by that, bridge? You know, it's got a good view, and can, sort of take away any interruptions. I knew.
Oh shit.
There was something going on.
What did he do?
Well, there was a fight, as I predicted, a struggle. And shit. He fell off the ridge of the bridge.
Did you rescue him or call 911 or something? Like,
He died, Neil. He drowned. It was too deep. The river, I mean, I didn't want to call the
You
cops
killed
because
him?
they would have asked.
you killed him?
I'm sorry, Neil. I don't want to go to jail. Shit, Neil! Neil!
that this could not happen to me, you know, because it's impossible. So, why did you do this?
Neil, I honestly can't even imagine how shitty this must be for you. God damn it, I don't want to go to jail. Can you please just let this one go for my sake and even for yours?
Bryce, I had a feeling that it was gonna happen soon, okay? There were times where I thought he was gonna do it himself. And I wanted to help him, okay? Just like when he helped me. Get out!
You know, I kind of have to agree with you now. It would be kind of weird to talk to someone in the dark like this.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's just funny because most people would ask stuff like, "How did we get here?" Or, why did it have to all come to this? But you know, come on, it's not hard to find the answer to those questions, is it?
Guess so.
You know, I'm tired. I want it all to stop. But that's the thing, you know, it's like, even when we die, it won't stop. I just want it to stop.
But you can't do that. It's not how it's supposed to end. You can't do that. You can't just give up merely because of a wound.
It's not just that, Neil, it's... I'm just tired of everything. And you know, there's just no getting out of this one.
It's not how it's supposed to end. For fuck's sakes, we're not even halfway through. Just because your problems are there and you're tired doesn't mean they fucking go away. That's not how it's. Oh God! Oh fuck! Oh.
Christ, you okay, man? Did you dislocate your leg or something?
It's nothing. It's the stab. You know, stab at the abdomen. Kind of messed up the lower part of my body.
You know, I'm no doctor or anything, but I'm pretty sure abdomen stabs don't really usually lead to leg pains.
Fine. What the hell? I'm thinking like there's even gonna be tomorrow for me. If you must know, as I was coming to look for you, I made the mistake of thinking that your room was downstairs, so like a complete idiot, I went over there to the basement, and as I was going up the stairs, fell down and injured my right knee. Does that sound legit to you?
Okay. I don't mean to sound like a douche or anything, but who the hell puts their bedroom and kitchen next to their fucking garage? Is that like like a thing in your neighborhood? Or?
It's not. That's not fair. You just say it. It's not fair. You know, Wes, guess I'm pretty tired too. But I'll see this. What happened to your parents up there? It wasn't fair. It was pure savagery. They didn't deserve it, okay? So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry that I took him away from you. I truly am. I'm sorry.
I appreciate that, Neil. You know, Frankie was a good guy, and I took him away from you. Like, what's the point? I've gone through this so many times. Like being a dead horse. I gotta go to bed. Good night, Neil.
Don't be afraid, it's only love. 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 Love is simple. Love is simple. Don't be afraid, you're already dead. Don't be afraid, you're